Well, here we are.
Sleep.
Technical difficulties everywhere.
Sleep. I was going to put a crazy lie in there, but I was like, nah, for what?
Yeah, Banner says 8:30. Yeah.
Banner schmanner.
Yeah. Oh man. No, so guys, we've got kind of a cool show tonight. I'm excited. Our guest obviously is Robin Shiver, Mr. Logger. He will be here soon. And then we had some other technical difficulties. We were going to go live through Bass Assassin's Facebook page, but it just, to be completely transparent, we don't know what's going on. So
it shouldn't have done that. Like, we've done this 150 times, literally, and never had this problem. Yeah,
crazy, but
it's okay. We're here. So if anybody was just real quick, if anybody was wanting to view it on the Bass Assassin page, tell them to come to the NextFish page and they can watch it there.
Yeah.
That's about all we can do, guys. Spread the word. Help us out.
I did share it to the Bass Assassin page.
Okay.
So we're up there, but
Oh, Ryan, now you know.
Listen.
Sometimes we start a little slow.
I got no comment.
Operator
error. User error is a huge thing in the fishing world. A lot of people talk about how like something's not working right. Usually it's the person operating the reel, rod, lure, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always something, right? It's always a user.
No, we'll chalk up to that. I'm okay with that. I like user error. It keeps me realizing that I'm human.
Andrew.
Thanks, Ryan.
You are. Have we done a show with you being a new father?
No.
This is the first new father show?
Yeah. Life went chaotic from Thursday to now. But it's the fish's fault. Oh, come on, Max. Let me check in with.
No, we're still. Is Logger able to get in?
I'm checking with him right now. First one, baby. Oh yeah. No. So while we're here, the show's about Bass Assassin. I've got the coolest crawl in my hands right now.
Well, no, I don't have any.
Because you caught fish on them?
Because the fish ate them all. Yeah.
See,
I ran through them in 3 days. I've
got to be able to go fishing to get that to happen. But
boom.
This crawl right here.
What kind of crawl is it? It's not just any crawl. Put some respect on it. Put some respect on it.
Whoopa.
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 Whoopa
It
crawl.
is the whoopa. The thing that I love about this is these legs. Oh, where's my camera?
Right
these
there.
legs kick. And they kick partially because of this little cut right here in the leg. It kicks so violently that I've never seen anything like it in the water. I've seen curltail worms and things like that. I've seen other crawls, but it is so violent in the water that there's no way it doesn't attract anything. It's got to draw attention.
Dude, yeah. I mean, I had fish coming from what looked like miles away in crystal clear water after that thing, dude. It was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. It gets through grass really well too, guys. It's super compact. Like Andrew said, the noise it makes is something special. It's definitely in my arsenal utilized more so as a topwater.
Right.
But also, I mean, I know guys are using it as a jig trailer. Just your standard flip and crawl, it's become the one to use. I mean, it's getting it done. And as a flipping bait, for you guys who like to flip a lot, it's absolutely amazing. The action those claws give is just something serious, dude.
I prefer it weedless, weightless on top, dude. It is a ridiculous, just
topwater lure.
It kicks so well. But listen, I don't really want to waste any more time. We've got a cool guy. He finally got in the back room. He was sitting in the pre-waiting room where you type in your name and hit enter studio.
Oh.
I didn't get him in.
So he was outside the front door. He didn't get into the waiting area.
Yeah, no, we had that.
You left him out in the rain. Good Lord. Jesus.
But no,
I
hit him with the power pole and let's get into this.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Things you let me see.
There's the man of the hour.
Look at him. Dude, he looks
are you laying in your bed?
No, I'm actually at my cousin's house. Actually, I was at a birthday dinner, and Annie had a bunch of stuff piled up in a corner of the room. So
you look super comfy, man.
I am super comfy. Thank you.
You look good, man. At first, I'm like, he's either in someone's bed or a dog bed. Like I didn't know.
Those oversized dog beds are comfy, dude.
They're pretty damn comfy, dude. You know.
So
I did one.
Mr. Logger, tell us about this past weekend. You had a considerable showing, multiple days.
That was a really fun weekend. We caught all our fish on our 7.5-inch black blue tap out.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah. Could have done a lot better Friday. And I had a big one break me off on some wood that I couldn't do nothing with. And anyhow, funny story is, I looked at Styler. I said, we already had probably, I don't know, about 15 pounds in the boat. I said, man, we'll go fish this one spot, and then we got to go. And literally on the last cast, I caught the winning fish on the last cast.
Heck yeah.
And then Saturday, we should have been in the top 5. Actually, I hung a fish on a dock, and she got me, and she broke me off. That probably would have put us in the top 5. And we had, like you said, we had a great showing. I was very proud of that.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, there was a ton of boats in this event, if I'm not mistaken, over 300, right?
Yeah, there was over 300. Actually, the first year I fished it, there was nearly 600 in the first year I fished that.
That's insane.
Good gracious. Yeah, I was.
And it's all for a great cause for the Wolfson's Children's Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like you win that one, you can pat yourself on the back, like you done something.
Right. Well, because it's not just a potluck tournament. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of anglers, but there's a lot of good anglers. There's people. It's a stacked field. Yeah.
You got a lot of your local sticks, and then
Stephen Bishop,
like us that live a couple hours away, and then you got from out of state that would come fish that thing. There's people from Savannah, Georgia. I seen come. I actually run up one guy. He said he was from Savannah up there, come all the way down just to fish that tournament.
Nice, man. Nice. Yeah. My buddy Stephen Bishop took the other day.
Yeah, the lad and lassie. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Come in.
He's a good local stick down here too.
Yeah. Steve's a really good guy. I've always heard great things about Steve.
Mm-hmm. No. So you mentioned the tap out. How were you throwing it? What were you doing?
Big quarter ounce. And that tie was kicking, since it's so tidal there on the St. John's, that tie was kicking it out. Like you had to have something just heavy enough to keep it on the bottom.
Dang, man.
Like interesting.
Kick your trolling motor on high just to kind of go up it. I mean, it was kicking it out.
So you stuck to the river pretty much then?
Yeah, I stuck to the river. Actually, and in 2 days, I think I burnt 12 gallons of gas total.
Oh, my God.
I didn't go.
Well, that's a win right there. You kidding me?
Yeah, you won, dude. You're rich.
Who cares about the tournament at that point? Yeah, no, I'm saving money.
Gas these days, jeez.
Golly.
Yeah. Now, was that the plan going in, Logger? Were you going in with the plan of that's it, black and blue tap out, and I'm sticking to it, or?
I hadn't picked it up until the morning of the tournament. I had a terrible pre-fish. It was god awful. Yeah, I'm just kind of fishing old memory stuff. I'm like, you know what? The morning of the tournament, I looked at Siler. I said, I hadn't tried it. I said, I'm just going to try it and see how it holds up.
Man.
And how soon after you picked it up did it click for you that this is what I'm going to stick with?
It took about an hour. took about an hour to kind of the tide started getting right, and Tyler, he looked and he's like, "You got any more of them?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I got."
It's like I know a guy.
Yeah, right. Now, let me ask you this, because and obviously in the Bass Assassin lineup, there's a different there's a few, if you want to call them black and blue color runs, right? You know, you got your Hillbilly Special, St. John's.
No black, but blue tail, just no glitter, just straight black.
Yeah,
dude. Something about that one is magical, man. That straight black to blue, and even in the RSB worm, the black to blue tail I found is just amazing.
I picked those up Tuesday morning. I had the boat there at the shop, kind of getting all my stuff in order before I left Wednesday morning to go start pre-fishing. And actually, it dawned on me to grab them because of Preston Clark. Yeah,
okay.
he's done so good on that in the past. I'm like, you know what? I don't have any with me in my boat, so I'll go get some and pay it off.
Yeah, that's a pack of worms. The black and blue. I really like the St. John Special, but I always keep a black and blue and the St. John Special on me at all times, like all the time. Oh, we got Jack tuning in from YouTube land.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah, yeah.
That RSB worm that we made, holy crap.
Yeah. What the heck, man? It's like a secret I don't want to tell nobody about. It's not even a secret now. Like, I did not want to tell nobody, but
I feel like there's not a week. I feel like there's not a week that goes by that I don't see a double digit come on it. Like I truly feel that way.
You cannot not find big fish on the RSB worm.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It is insane. What happened? Like, how did the RSB worm come about for Bass Assassin?
Well, for us, I mean, especially here in Florida, like that style of bait strong.
Mm-hmm.
Though we kept having people call us, kept calling us, and even local fishermen here at home was like, "Hey man, you need to make one." And it took us a while. Finally got everything dialed in, but I'm proud of it.
I'm very happy with the RSB worm.
It's money.
Money. One thing I am proud of is that whoop-a crawl that we just made.
Oh my gosh! Hold it up again.
It took some time to get it finally dialed in. Yeah, like you got there in your hands, Andrew. Yeah, but once we got it dialed in, we got it dialed in.
I just got 24 in the mail. There you go, JB. Stock up, buddy.
It's literally the most subtle yet violent crawl I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
and
you can do anything with it because you can flip with it just by itself, and it's big enough you can put a 5-aught flipping hook in.
Yeah.
Wind, chatterbait, buzzbait, anything. Carolina rig. I mean, literally, you can do anything with it.
I've either got one of these or a vapor shad on my chatterbaits at all times.
Yeah. Vapor shads.
Yeah.
Vapor shad's money.
Something about that damn whoop-a crawl though. It's hold it up again. Like look at the simplicity of this. But man, it gets done. It gets in and out of grass really good. I mean, obviously in Florida we try to find the grass, right? Find the grass, find the fish. Man, it gets in and out of there so damn good. So damn good.
I got to ask you, what was the deciding point when you guys came up with that notch in the crawl arm? Like, was that a prior thought in the design, or was that something?
We were trying to get the prototype to work.
DJ. No, it's all right, DJ. I know what the bottom of your boat looks like, buddy.
But yeah, actually, we come up with that actually in the prototype. And we had some toenail clippers, to be exact. And Dad, genius, he said, put a notch in those legs. Like he pointed out on the legs. All right, put it right here. And anyhow, so we put it in the pool at my brother's house, and it was money.
It's nuts, man.
It's crazy. It's obviously I'm a huge believer in all Bass Assassin, products, but man, I've seen the crawl. I don't do a lot of crawl fishing, Robin. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm a topwater guy. I don't like to slow down and flip. I know it gets the big bites, but I feel like I can make it happen topwater too. But Andrew came down and I threw it on his little spinning setup, And Andrew, did I not immediately turn around and I was like, oh,
Dude,
like as soon as that thing just started, I'm like, oh my God, no.
No, it's crazy.
Now I have to think. Before it was just a logger toad. That was my horny toad, my buzz toad, whatever you want to call it. You know, logger toad for life. I love the logger toad to death. And now I'm like, damn, do I switch to the whoopa? Is there a time and place for both?
Robin, it's like you got demoted, but you didn't.
Yeah, pretty much.
You'll always be in my heart, Robin. I promise, man. I still love the logger toad, dude. That's one of my.
I would probably, I'll say roughly 8, 9 years old when I designed that bait. The logger toad.
The logger toad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
dude. I love the logger toad.
Yeah, that's been forever ago.
Dude, Dude, the logger toad is definitely one of my go-tos. It's a good one for, in my opinion, when it's nice and calm, really nice and flat, and you want to be a little subtle. I'm probably gonna go logger toad. It does well over grass too. I think if I want to make a little more noise, I'm gonna go whoop across. So now I got a little bit, different baits to throw for different conditions. So I'm happy. Bass Assassin keeps me happy. They got everything I need. Go over to bassassassin.com, man, and you'll get it all. You'll get it all. Swim baits. The tap out worm, deadly, as you can see.
Probably that's the most versatile bait that we've got.
Yeah.
In the United States, that's the bait that I will take with me wherever I go.
You got a little quiet there.
I think we lost. Is your microphone on like your lap or something?
No, I just got to talk loud. Excuse me.
Oh no, that's better.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
No. But yeah, you're saying it's versatile to tap out.
Yeah, you can literally go anywhere in the United States with that bait and catch them.
Yeah. Do you have any? What's your favorite way to throw the tap out? Is it the Texas rig with a light little weight up front? And
I really don't have a favorite way of fishing it. I just kind of go with the flow of what you're catching the fish on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. That bait, the tap out, especially the little tapper, I'll run it like Nico style for my kids, and they crush it on it.
Yeah, you can Nico, you can drop shot, regular Texas rig it works fine.
Yeah, dude.
And actually, if
Texas
you
rig.
you can rig it right, you can't make it walk the dog on top with a little tapper. Do that.
Really?
Yeah, it floats pretty well. It stays up there, Yeah.
River guys, we'll teach you a trick or two.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a little secret out there. I'll give it to y'all, I guess. If Wiggett wacky weightless and
Wiggett wacky?
Wiggett wacky weightless, and use it as everybody throws the trick worms, the floating worms. It works great for that technique as well. Does very, very well. Stays up high, and I've caught a lot of fish doing it that way too when I need some bites. But no, and I love it on a shaky head. I throw it down there in the tree pile and just hang on. It's gonna happen at some point. That little tail gets up there and just does this little thing and should be good to go.
Funny story for you, Robin, and very, very unorthodox. One of my favorite drop shot baits is the little skunk ape. Okay.
Yeah, I believe that. I've seen it, but
I don't know what it is about it, man. But I'll go down to the water and I'll start casting. I could catch 15 fish in 20 minutes. It's like every other cast. They love that little skunk ape. I don't know what it is.
Oh, we got DJ Green with another little secret on the old tap out. Cut it in 3 pieces and put it on a Ned head as well. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing with the other 2 pieces?
He can't give all the secrets away.
Yeah.
I will throw anything on drop shot, JB.
JB, you're not lying, dude. This guy is the drop shot king.
No, dude, the little skunk ape was an accident. I was out there trying to test a rig because I made one with bobber stops only, no knots, no anything. Yeah. And I didn't have a lure with me except for the little skunk apes, so I threw it on there, and then boom, dude, it was an accident. Just it blessed me. It was like first fish was like, I don't know, 12, 14 inches. Then I got into like a couple of 2 to 3 pounders, and they completely wrecked my rig, so I had to go back to the drawing board. But it was money.
All right, my question is, where's David at tonight?
There ain't no telling where he's at.
I got a picture of looked like either it was a lasagna or a ziti that he cooked tonight about an hour ago.
He might still be working on it, man. You know, Big Dave could put some food down.
If there's a hockey game on, he's watching that. You can bet.
He's been
because didn't Tampa advance pretty well? I don't know. I don't watch it often, but I saw a post he made a couple days ago, something like that.
Bull is secretly trying to
listen, Brian. That's the day that we all are craving.
Somebody take a picture of that and send it to us, please, as soon as you see this.
I want to go on like a business trip with him one day and just like exchange all of his clothes for like medium clothes without him knowing.
Just let him show up that way.
Yeah, no, like we get there and he's stuck in the room. But no, so what do you got going on this summer? Are you guys going to be at ICAST? Are you going to be?
We'll be at ICAST. Yeah, we'll be there. So y'all come by the booth.
Are you showing any prototypes at ICAST? There's got to be something in the boiler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe not. I mean, we'll find.
I'll take it. I'll take it. No, I'm excited because you guys always do well with your colors and
you know, that's one thing I really take pride in is color. Is you got consistency with it.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I mean, we're all Florida guys, so I'm sure we're all familiar with bitters. And I'm not calling them out. You know, they've got good baits and things like that here and there, but their colors.
Yeah, I know the guy that pours their baits.
Yeah.
The best guys you could ever be, a really good guy. Dad's known him, God, for forever.
Right.
But yeah, good people. But yeah, I understand. Yeah.
They have, and there's some anglers I know because I used to work at a bait shop down here. They love the inconsistency because it's like a new lure every time they pick it out.
They live and die by it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like they're like no, there's too much blue in this one, but this one's good. I'll take this one. I'm like, what? I don't understand.
I can't live with that. Like everything, it's got to be. All of them's got to be. You know,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. No, so
he comes out.
Well, that's awesome.
I like the like you said, Logger, the amount of colors that every single one of your soft plastics has and the consistency of it. Like you said, you could really dial it in. Sometimes you don't need the glitter. Sometimes you don't need the flake, but Bass Assassin will have you covered for sure on any of your soft plastics.
I think our sea shad, I think we got 100.
Oh, I know.
138 colors. Just
I was gonna say, didn't we count them one night and it was like 100 and something? Yeah.
It's like 138.
It's scary.
And it gets aggravating to kind of keep track of it all. But a lot of it I know how to make by memory. So,
well, I learned the like SKUs and understanding the UPCs with Audra, and it was nuts when we were building the website. It was just absolutely crazy.
Yeah, like a lot of the like UPC numbers I can remember, and then a lot of them, like you tell me, and I'm looking at you like I'm lost. Yeah. There's too.
No. So, are there any events coming up that you're fishing? How often do you fish? You know, I mean, what is the goal with you? Like, do you want to fish more progressively?
Yeah, like we fish Spring Series here. We got our division here on the Swanee, and actually our next one is June 12th, I do believe.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll fish extremes, and then here on the Swanee River, we got the autism awareness tournament. It raises money for kids with autism here.
That's
on
great.
Local. Yeah, it's a very, very great organization. Like our Swanee River Breast Cancer Awareness.
Right.
I think just in raffle ticket sales and entry fees, in one day they raised $110,000.
Holy crap!
Not included donation from sponsors. That's just in raffle ticket sales and entry fees. It's crazy. It's a very, very great fishing community here. It really is.
No, that's awesome. I've never fished the Swanee. I've been on it. I've never fished it though, just for a quick boat ride.
It's definitely different because there's nothing in the state or anywhere really that's like it.
Right.
It's a really odd place. It really is.
Is that the river that has the sturgeon from time to time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, yesterday I was breaking in my new Yamaha, and they were jumping pretty bad.
The sturgeon?
Yeah. Actually, a lot of people get hurt every year.
That's what we've heard.
Yeah, people it's gotten killed. Actually, I seen a guy that got whacked.
What?
And, yeah, they hauled him off in an ambulance. He was leaking pretty good.
But what do they eat?
Can you not target them?
Bottom
Was that the thing? Like
they eat grass. I think they're pretty much they're bottom feeders. But when the river flow clear, that's when they jump really, really bad, and especially during the heat of the.
Can you fish for them? Like, are they legal to fish for?
You can fish for them, I do believe. I don't know. I've never tried, but I've seen some stuff that'll push 8 or 9 foot.
We need to take a few tap outs and glue the heads together, and then shred the tails and make it look like grass.
It work. Make it work.
Dude, I just want to snag them with like a treble and just hang on. Like, could you imagine a 9-foot sturgeon, dude?
Yeah, you'd be like floating along there fishing, and it'll jump right next to the boat, scare the crap out of you.
Yeah. What? No, my buddy Robert Field, he was fishing up in Washington State up that way.
I am in earnest. I want to try this.
He caught it. I mean, he got it to the boat. It was like a 10 or 11 footer, dude. It was huge. Yeah, absolutely monstrous. It took him like 4 hours to get in on a kayak.
Oh God,
I wouldn't do that,
gosh. Dude. Yeah. Could you imagine getting smacked on a kayak?
Oh no, man. Yeah. Well, buddy, I appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, sorry to pull you away from your dinner,
but knowledge. Yeah, you got parties. You got all sorts of stuff going on.
The party was over with. Pretty much everybody about left, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna step in here and do this podcast right quick.
Awesome. Thank you, man. We appreciate you, buddy.
I appreciate it, buddy. And let's do this again sometime. And we'll obviously see you at ICAST. We'll get some
hang out there.
And then I'm excited for what's to come. I've heard some things. I'm not going to say what, but I've heard some things. So I'm excited. God. So I don't even know if the worst part is like I don't even know if it's true, but I'm not going to ruin my hope. Okay. So, no. Yeah. Right. No, but thank you so much for joining us, man. And we'll definitely talk to you soon.
All right.
Appreciate you, man.
By the way.
All right. Peace out. I'm out.
Take care, bud.
Thanks, man.
There he is, the man himself, the inventor of the logger toad, one of Joe Longoria's favorite Bass Assassin soft plastics, dude.
He is the logger.
Dude, it's breaking my heart. The whooper crawl is breaking my heart, man.
What's crazy is like the logger toad is like, it's like that stage between a tadpole and a frog when it's still has
it's so awesome. It's so you know what I think the whooper crawl is a lot more versatile. I think we can all agree there, right? You can run that thing on the top, and then you see a hole, just drop it in the hole, and that thing's just gonna, dude. The slightest water moving across those balls.
It takes no weight for the legs to move at all.
No. And it's just, guys, it is like moonwalking down, and the fish kill it. The fish will kill it. If there's a fish around and the whooper crawl is floating around it, it's probably going to get bit. I've seen it in crystal clear water right next to my boat. So I don't know what it is about it, man. Obviously it's a newer crawl, right? So not a lot of fish have seen it recently, so that's good. But I think it's going to be that way for a long time. Just like the logger toad, still to this day, I think it's caught me my second biggest fish this year, almost 8 pounds. So,
damn,
weedless topwater, 5-aught EWG from Vector hooks all day long.
You are a sucker for topwater. I know that much. I am too. I cannot.
I'll force it.
I will ruin a whole day of fishing to chase a topwater bite.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, where are they biting at? Oh, 30 feet of water. Okay, let's go about 2 feet, find some grass, and we're going to throw a popper around that thing. Or you got to admit, dude, I'm pretty bad when it comes to the chug bug. Does that not always make an appearance when we fish at some point? Yes.
I've still got one tied on because of you.
The mini one? Remember the little ones we found? Those are awesome. Yeah. Those are awesome. No, but obviously I'm a sponsored Bass Assassin guy, but because I like their stuff. Like, if I wasn't fishing with their stuff like I am, I wouldn't care to be part of this, company and family. And they've been looking out for me a very long time. And, they take really good care of their people and everybody in the industry, right? Great family, great company, and great soft plastics, man. I don't think you could really beat it.
No, and it's the style of soft plastic too, because it's very buoyant.
Buoyant quality. Yeah. All the Bang series lures have heavy scent in them. You don't even have to worry about scents.
And their quality multiple fish baits. Like I haven't had many issues at all with going through baits as fast as I have with some other brands. Yeah. And then there's certain brands that you are stuck with that lure the way that it is, and you can't go around it. But you know, there's give and take with everything. But I would say hand over fist, dude. They've got the best color selection. They've got one of the widest bait selections that is active and rotating.
And growing, and they take feedback, guys. Like, send them what you think. You know, like Logger said, you know, Bob said, do this, try this. You know, they try stuff. They don't just make something, mold it, and send it to you guys, you know, just to say that they have something new. So when something new comes out, it's because it catches fish. Just understand that. And then dude, I cannot explain the amount of colors they have, guys. If you like black and blue, you got about 15 different options of black and blue with Bass Assassin. So go explore, right? The watermelon sledge, you got your watermelon red, you got your Houdini, you got your Chico's Ready. There's so many different variations of black and blue, watermelon, green pumpkin, red, and then they got the crazy ones with the chartreuse tails and this and hints of that. Just you can match the hatch basically to whatever and wherever you fish across the United States of America and probably outside the country. I don't know. Is it Pablo getting out into Costa Rica and stuff?
Dude, there's a huge base for it overseas. There's a huge base for it up in Canada. There's a huge base, like
the walleye guys.
Yeah, the walleye guys,
crappie guys,
anywhere and everywhere.
Crappie fishing, pan fishing. Yeah, saltwater, freshwater. We're all over the place, guys. So
no, I'm just I sit here and look at the whooper crawls every day, and I'm just like, it's almost like a work of art. And like, what's crazy, you can't really see it, and you're not going to see it in the camera, but there's these. It's almost like they've got, like, underneath all the bumps, like the purposeful bumps. It's like there's like this like roadway, this inner city highway on.
Like a circuit board. Yeah, like
yes, like a circuit board,
like a bunch of little like highways.
Yeah, it's
subtle.
I don't even know if it matters, but I like it.
I would assume it does. I mean, it catches fish. Like I went through 15 bags in 3 days.
Yeah,
with an insane amount of fish, well over 150 fish. Don't get me wrong, not all of them were giants, right? It was just must have been on something, but they were hitting it, and I would catch 5-10 fish on one whooper crawl.
Right.
You know, awesome lure. You can just flip it around. Like, that's all you got to do. Same thing with a logger toad. You wear it out on one side, flip it around, it still works that way. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy. It's a crazy bait. But that was Robin Shiver, Mr. Logger himself.
That was pretty cool. He was just chilling.
So chill.
Like, back, like,
he just beat out like almost 350 boats of some of the best anglers in at least southern United States.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of good sticks. There's always a lot of good sticks at that event. It's such a big event, you know what I mean?
Huge event. It's raised over $5 million. I was doing some research since it started in 1989, obviously to help the children, right? I mean,
that's wild.
Someone's got to do it.
It's wild, you know. I don't know. That's just nuts to me. I still am stuck on this comment from Mr. Brian
secretly.
Yeah, no, I got to know. You know, he's not answering for a reason.
Dude, he just put down some lasagna or ziti. He's probably taking a little nap, man. I would.
Speaking of naps, though, with the new kid, I'm about due for a nap coming up in about 15 minutes.
I have another question, an update question. Have we gotten rid of the cat yet?
No.
God dang it. Okay.
No,
send me a picture of your cat. I'm going to put him up for adoption. I'll take care of the cat. Don't worry.
Dang. All right. I
got you. People are just going to be showing up at your house. I'm here for the cat. Like, what?
By people, you mean Amanda, right?
No. She will never know where you live with your
I'll be sure to share it.
Little baby animals. Baby damn animals. No. He's in the sticks. God, I can't. Okay.
with that being said, guys, in the sticks tonight. What are you doing in the sticks, buddy? You should be
always in the
street.
sticks.
It's a lot more supportive.
That's where the big fish are, in the damn sticks.
But he didn't mention if he was in the sticks on land or in water.
Hey, man, I freaking won. Joe won something.
That's right.
I won yesterday. Me. I only beat 17 boats of okay guys, like including myself.
Well,
no.
Well, hold on a second. So there were 17 boats in your tournament.
Yeah.
And there's what,
329 or something? Yeah.
329 divided by 17. Bro, you practically placed third out of 329. So who's the better angler? No,
we know who the better caster is, right? The more resilient caster. But no, guys, head on over to basassassin.com. If you guys don't believe me, check it out. You'll be there for hours looking at the colors, which is not a bad thing. You can really dial in what you need, what you want, or if you want to just be that little bit different, Bass Assassin has those colors to make that difference for you for sure. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Check out the Whoop-A-Craw, check out the Tap Out, all of the selection of soft plastics. RSB worm, all of them, man. The Logger Toad, it's a kind of, in my opinion, slept on, which is great for me because I love throwing it all the time. But they all work. All the Bass Assassin worms work. The scents work. I'm telling you guys, you cannot beat it. BassAssassin.com. Get over there, get them. Great price, great quality. And wacky rig it weightless. Wacky rig it weightless. What did I say?
Wig it wacky.
We get wacky weightless. Goodbye.
That's going to be a t-shirt before you know it.